Why isn't this solo on the list? I can think of about 10 reasons why it should be on the list. I can't think of any reasons why it shouldn't be on the list. It's iconic. There are solos on this list that are basically only on the list because of their iconic status. They're not difficult, they're not really that memorable, it's just they're part of an iconic song. This one's iconic. It's one of the biggest pop rock hits of the 70s. Um, it's melodic, it's well structured, it's got great phrasing, it's difficult to play, it's fun to play, it's fun to listen to. It sings. You can sing along to this solo. It's got a beginning, it's got a middle, it's got an end. It's just so well put together. And poor Berton Averre, no one knows who he is. Berton Averre was the guitar player for the Knack, and that is one of the reasons why I wanted to put this on the list. Not only because it's a great goddamn guitar solo, but I wanted to put a solo on this list that was kind of like an unsung guitar hero. That, a song or solo that practically everybody knows, but nobody knows the name of the guy who plays it. And I thought this was the perfect solo to put in there. So yeah, I was sitting in my car a couple of months ago after I had started this project, and my Sharona came on the radio, and I was listening to it, and I had heard it a million times before because it was a huge hit when I was a teenager. And God, I'm old. Fuck. Yeah, I was 15, I think, when this song came out. Um, but I had never really listened to it as a guitar player, and I spent many years not playing guitar, and so anyway, I came on the radio, and it was the extended version with the long guitar solo, and I was driving along on my way to work, and the guitar solo kicked in, and I was like, "This is a good guitar solo," and then it was halfway over, and I'm like, "Oh, he's still going." And then I'm like, this is a really good guitar solo. And by the time the guitar solo ended, I was just sat there in the car and I thought, that is a great goddamn guitar solo. That is going on my honorable mention list, without doubt. Just a killer solo. Um, you know, the thing about this solo is that it wasn't, I threw it together very quickly. A couple of hours, I had it memorized, practiced to the point that I was not making any mistakes, recorded and done. And that's a great thing to say about a guitar solo, is that because it's so memorable. Every part of this solo just fits one part after another, and you remember it because it's memorable, and it's melodic. You can like sing along to this one, and what more do you want from a guitar solo than to be memorable? And I've been on some forums online talking about this solo, and people saying it's one of the greatest solos, but then other people say, yeah, but it's a bit repetitive. Repetitive, it's got a couple of times where he does the double stops for 7 or 8 seconds. Look at Freebird. That's sitting up at number 3 on this list, or 4 on this list. Talk about repetitive. They'll play the same blues lick for 30 seconds, and then slide up the neck, and then go and play the same blues lick again for another 25 seconds. That's repetitive. I don't think Freebird should be anywhere near the top of this list. It's a great solo. It's a long solo, but if there's a solo that's repetitive, it's Freebird, not My Sharona. So anyway, I wanted it on the list. I hope you agree with me. It's a great goddamn guitar solo, and I threw it together fast. I think I still played it well, even though I threw it together very fast. But coming up next, we're into the 50s, 59, and I think 59 is "You Really Got Me" by the Kinks. So I don't think I'm going to have too much trouble with that. A solo from the mid 60s. But so that's it for now. And we will see you probably in a couple of days with the Kinks. That's it. Ciao.